interestingly for our purposes, is Rabbi Yisraelis's comment that there are some who are accustomed to eat a sweet apple with honey. So apples and honey, and both of these, sweet apple and honey, are sweet things. And they say, may you renew upon us may we have a sweet new year, a totally new year. And that's how we're accustomed. And some da-da-da-da. And then he finishes off, and we are accustomed to eat fatty meats and all sorts of sweets. The theme here is sweet, 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 sweet. It makes me think, just like a cursory look, I'm curious to see if anybody actually comments on this, but not to have bitter stuff, right? Not to have, to avoid bitter things and to go towards sweet. So if we were to think about how that might translate also into our beverages, how might we appropriately drink in a sweet new year? Maybe we go more towards sweet drinks as opposed to necessarily, and I know my fellow beer lovers are going to hate this, that this is coming out of my mouth, but maybe we should avoid bitter beer, right? If we're thinking about beer, let's go in a sweet fashion, right? So that we can have a sweet new year and avoid the bitterness of a year. Michael, you got something?
We should have like mead, right?
Exactly. So maybe if you wanted to go along the lines of what Rabbi Yisraelis is saying here, as far as apples and honey, could be mead. It could be an apple cider. And these are both sweet things, and these dovetail in just lovely with the custom of having sweet apples and honey.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you can even do, which is really, I don't know if you've ever tried this, but you can also mix in, if you take an apple cider and throw in a little honey liqueur into that, it's a lovely concoction. Obviously, it boosts the alcohol content of that cider. It's a really festive Rosh HaShanah beverage for a sweet new year. All right. So that's just thinking about sort of what we drink in general, and maybe just thinking about avoiding some bitter beverages. So it's an interesting direction.